Rahul Gandhi is not willing to take up the post. How do you respond?
The worker of Congress party, they have shown their wish that Shri Rahul Gandhi should take over as the president of Congress party, but it is his decision. If he doesn't wish to contest, I feel we should leave that decision to him. And there will be a fair contest. There will be an election for the presidential post and for the CWC post, and the democratic process of All India Congress Committee will be followed.
All right. So, Mr. Sapra, in fact, stay on with me. I'm also now joined on the broadcast by Mr. Sanjay Jha. Mr. Jha, the word coming out of the Congress camp and Rahul Gandhi himself saying that he is not willing to contest as a Congress president. Is it surprising, or did you see that coming?
No, I frankly am not being surprised. In fact, people in the know have been aware that Rahul has been very reluctant to actually contest for the election. It's a good step. I do believe that this will enhance Rahul's political stature and credibility. Because in 2019, he was very categorical that neither he nor any member of the family would come as the Congress president. In adhering to that, I think this is a very, very powerful statement that he is a man of his word, because there's a lot of flack and criticism against him for actually being the de facto Congress president in the background for the last couple of years. These things don't add to your political, shall we say, enhancement of your culture. So I think this is a positive step by Rahul. And I do believe that, whether this Mr. Gehlot or Dr. Tharoor or anybody else, the Congress is taking a progressive step forward by bringing about the change that I think a lot of people expect the Congress to do.
So, Mr. Sapra, Mr. Jha says that it is a welcome step, and of course this will do wonders for Rahul's own political journey. How do you feel, and who do you think should actually go ahead and take up the mantle now?
Anybody can take up the mantle. The contest is quite open from 24th to 30th of this month. The forms can be filled. I feel any Pradesh Congress Committee member who has been elected to PCC, he can fill the form, and he's the eligible contestant. He can contest for the post of Congress president. I feel Congress party is following the democratic process, and the other parties should also look at Congress party, and they should also follow such democratic process.
All right, Ms. Jha, Mrs. Sapra is being politically correct. In fact, I'll come to you. We are getting a reaction from Mr. Ashok Gehlot. Let's listen into that.
राजस्थान में भी प्रस्ताव हमारे प्रदेश कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष जी खड़े हैं, दोता शाह जी, कि सब दिल से चाहते हैं कि राहुल गांधी कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष बने, क्योंकि आज जो हालात है देश के अंदर वो बहुत चिंताजनक है, क्योंकि संविधान की धज्जियां उड़ रही है, डेमोक्रेसी खुद खतरे के अंदर है। ऐसे वक्त में मजबूत विपक्ष का होना आवश्यक है, और वो कांग्रेस ही हो सकता है। इस सबकी इच्छा है राहुल गांधी अध्यक्ष बने, इसलिए हम रिक्वेस्ट करना है अंतिम तौर से, क्योंकि फिर प्रक्रिया शुरू हो जाएगी, तो हम रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि आप आके फॉर्म भरें और अध्यक्ष का चुनाव यहाँ पर करें।
Actually, is there any issue for the new Raj Sabha, sir? Actually, is there any issue for the dual post on Congress?
दो पोस्ट की कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट जो होता है, बनता है, वो जस्टिफाई भी कर पाता है अगर वो पूरे मुल्क में उसको काम करना है, तो दो पोस्ट पे काम हो नहीं सकता है। पर इसमें कोई बाहर नहीं है, जो कि अभी मीडिया में आ रहा है, उसके अंदर ये इलेक्टेड पोस्ट है, कोई भी खड़ा हो सकता है इसके अंदर। वन मैन वन पोस्ट का फॉर्मूला लागू नहीं होता है, परंतु कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट कोई बनता है तो वो दो पोस्ट पे काम नहीं कर सकता ना, उसको पूरे कंट्री का देखना पड़ेगा, हर राज्य का देखना पड़ेगा। तो जस्टिफाई करने के लिए एक पोस्ट पे आना ज़्यादा उचित है। हालांकि मैंने तो ये कहा कि मेरी इच्छा है और मेरा बस चले तो मैं कोई पद पे नहीं रहूँ। मैं लगातार 40 साल तक केंद्रीय मंत्री, पीसीसी प्रेसिडेंट, एआईसीसी का महामंत्री और 3 बार चीफ मिनिस्टर रहा हूँ। तो मेरे लिए बगैर पद भी मैं तो राहुल गांधी के साथ में यात्रा में शामिल हो जाऊँ। जो हालात देश में उसमें हम लोग पब्लिक का आह्वान करें, सबको आना पड़ेगा घर के बाहर। और जो ध्रुवीकरण हो रहा है देश के अंदर, माहौल बन रहा है, धर्म के नाम पर, जाति के नाम पर डिवाइड हो रहा है कंट्री, धर्म के नाम पर डिवाइड हो रहा है, वो नहीं होना चाहिए। तो मैं तो उस काम में लगना चाहता हूँ, पर क्योंकि मैं कांग्रेस का सिपाही हूँ, मुझे सब कुछ दिया कांग्रेस पार्टी ने, इसलिए मेरा फर्ज बनता है जो पार्टी हुक्म देगी मुझे, पद पे या बिना पद पे, वो मैं काम करूँगा। ये मेरा स्टैंड है। थैंक यू। सॉरी।
All right, two things that have come out of it, and I'll take this across to you, Mr. Sanjay Jha. Is that a hint by Mr. Gehlot of quitting as the Rajasthan Chief Minister? And also, he's talking about making this last-ditch attempt to once again still go ahead and convince Rahul Gandhi to actually contest for the Congress presidential post.
Oh, I think that's a politically appropriate thing to say. I mean, after all, he would not like to say that, I'm excited and enthused and looking forward to it, because he knows that the rank and file of the Congress party, my friend Charanjit is with you on the show as well. If you ask him, he will openly tell you that they would have loved to see Rahul Gandhi continue. And that's a very understandable sentiment. The Gandhi family is virtually synonymous with the Congress party, no debate on that. But I think Mr. Gehlot is also has to be pragmatic. He is a veteran in the political system. He's an astute political character. And I'm sure he's the kind of person who can take on the BJP aggressively as well. But you cannot be the Rajasthan Chief Minister at the same time, because the Congress has now adopted a resolution of one party, one post, which is, I think, a very practical and a prudent idea. So I think you are seeing a situation where unless something goes dramatically wrong, Mr. Gehlot will be the next Congress president. Rahul will continue to be an ideological mascot for the party. And probably you'll see Sachin Pilot as the Rajasthan Chief Minister.
Is that so, Mr. Sapra? Would you like to respond to this?
I feel till Shri Ashok Gehlot fills the form for the presidentship, this question will be a hypothetical question.
Okay.
And I feel hypothetical questions cannot be answered now. Let us wait for a couple of days. Whether he's filling the form or who's filling the form, it is still not clear. These are all,
okay, so let me ask you about your favorites.
Yeah.
Who do you think are the clear favorites for this post? Because we do see two names now, Mr. Ashok Gehlot and also Mr. Shashi Tharoor.
See, I feel with my one vote will not matter much.
Okay.
The vote of the majority of PCC member is going to matter, and the majority of PCC members still want Rahul Gandhi to lead Congress party.
All right, Mr. Sapra, please stay on. Let me bring in my colleague Pallavi Ghosh, who is also joining us on the broadcast. Pallavi, we just heard the Rajasthan Chief Minister, Mr. Gehlot, speak to the media. Of course, various things that he goes on to say also speaks about the one man, one post when it comes to the Congress party.
That's right. In fact, there was a Udaipur resolution which was cleared earlier this year, and in that resolution, which was of course proposed also by Sonia Gandhi, it was very clear. One man, one post. Means you cannot hold double posts. Say, for example, Ashok Gehlot does become the president of the party, he will not be able to cling on to the CM seat. And I think more than the Congress presidential elections, it will be very interesting to see what happens in Rajasthan, because Rajasthan is also heading for elections, and Sachin Pilot and his supporters are very much waiting there. Sachin Pilot and his supporters have always claimed that they were promised that he would be made a chief minister. So will the Gandhis fulfill this promise? Is that going to be the kind of a trade-off? And what does it mean if Ashok Gehlot shifts his base from Rajasthan? There are two interesting things which come